So I've been talking about over the last couple of videos, one of the main goals I have that I'm working toward is Faction Wars. So with Faction Wars, I am currently at 774 of, what is the total? 945. I got some work to do still. I have maxed out quite a few. My Shadowkin Crypt, I just need to manual it. I can finish that one. But I am desperately needing to work on my Bannerlord, Skinwalker, and Night Revenant I did a lot of work on, but there's a couple ones that definitely need some help. So today, I'm going to do a little summoning, see if we get anything. There's some epic champions that I have that I could potentially put on like stun set and things, but I'm going to go ahead. We're going to rip 13 Sacred Shards, and I'm going to go in and do a little bit of live arena again. I'm going to try to test Niamhe again, but focus on getting her damage out versus anything else. I'm going to be trying to see what kind of damage she does. Okay, so we hit a Trunda for 72,000 on my skill 1. I think she hit like an absolute truck, but let's go ahead. We're going to start with these summons. One of the main reasons I'm doing this because I want the rewards. I want the books and everything from the summon event. So I have Saltus Dragonbane. He's a Dragon Lord. I probably would rather have Harima. Harima would be insane for me, but I like Saltus a lot. I think he's sick, and a lot of these games, kind of gacha style games, I always will somewhat prioritize pulling characters that I like design-wise over just how good they are, and they're usable. It's one of the coolest things with Raid, with Faction Wars, is every character is usable. Pretty much, you can, well, not every character, but you can find a way to use most things in the game. So let's go ahead. Let's see if we get any luck. It's just 13. It's an unlucky number, actually, but we'll see if we can get any luck throughout this. So first up, we got Fenix right away. I think that's a character I had on my boost chance. I think I already have him maxed out, but it's okay. So there we go. We got a Magnar. I actually could use that right now. I am using Magnar in one of my Faction War teams, so that's perfect. I can get a, what's it even called? I can't think of what it's called. Empowerment. There we go. All right, we got Mycelian Priest. There's nothing special about him. He is a Sylvan Watcher. I mean, he's not bad. Let's see ratings. Yeah, he's not bad. There is something special about him, but for my account right now, there's nowhere I would like to use him. So that's first 3. Click the link in the description right now to get the character Tagoar right away, as well as Ugo, Tyrell, and Fane as you level up your account. Here's how to do it. Log out of Player and Play on your PC and uninstall. From there, click the link in the description and register using a new email address. Then launch Raid, complete the tutorial, go to your mailbox, and claim your first champion. Don't forget to use the promo code Supreme6 to get the crazy legendary Void Champion character Supreme Gallic before this code expires. With all these characters, it's an insane start to Raid, so click the link in the description right now and don't miss out. No luck so far. Still no luck. I want to see at least 1 gold. There's another Phoenix, so he's maxed out. Probably going to see a lot of him. And here we go, another Fane. I believe my Fane's max empowered as well. If not, cool. Every little bit of extra stat on Fane is fantastic. The thing is, Fane's only use case that I would use them in is Clan Boss or Demon Lord, so I don't see me using them, but they are 6-starred and kind of already somewhat ready. So let's go ahead. Can I see 1 gold? Not looking like it. There's another Phoenix. Oh, yeah. The thing with these Phoenixes is all the characters on Raid Up right now, I already have them max empowered, Geo, all of them. So they're just going to be characters to fodder to make more 6-stars. So it's okay. That's part of why I'm doing this, because I'm about to go on a big 6-star session. So I'm just rip all my summons, rip everything, and then sit down, get all my 6-stars possible. Catacomb Counselor. I thought last time that I pulled him, I hadn't seen him before. I've seen this character like 50 times. So, okay, we got half left, a little under half left. Not looking good for the progressive Raid Up, at least. All right, there we go. Mistress of Hymns. Rated pretty high. Faction War, Sacred Order. My Sacred Order Faction War is insane. That's one that I will never have to work on. Let's go ahead. And I barely have enough silver for all this, actually. Just realized I'm going to be broke. There's Vergis. Vergis, fantastic character. I can actually use that for an empowerment. That's fine. Can't use them for fodder to make extra 6-stars, but that's okay. 4 left. This was a mistake, wasn't it? I just woke up. I was like, I kind of really want another Bannerlord character. Steel Skull. I don't know them. Increased defense, healing, heals targets. Very simple character. Very simple character. Okay, Skinwalker, though. That's one that I need to work on, so potentially another Skinwalker option. I do not believe I have this character. Very ugly. Very ugly. All right, on to the next. No, we're not getting anything. Another Phoenix, it's perfectly fine. Another promotion material. 2 left. That's a lot of Phoenixes. No, we didn't get anything. Oh no. This character, I do not know anything about. I'm rated super high. Barbarian, my Barbarian Faction War is already maxed out. Yeah, it's just a general support and a stun, a AoE stun attack character. Very nice. I'm learning as I'm going through Faction Wars that having some kind of control style character is so important, but I just don't have any. I've been trying to, I put stun set on, I think Fellhound or something like that to try to get some kind of control for, I think it's Demon Spawn. Other than that, I only had one stun set that was decent, so I may need to farm a little bit to get more of my Faction Wars beat up. So there we go. There's our 13 summons. No gold. It's okay. It lagged, but it's going to be silver or purple. Man, it really wanted to make me think. I like this character a lot. I talk about them every time I pull them. It just seems fun. Sylvan Watcher, I don't think I ever built them for my Sylvan Watcher batch, but my Sylvan Watchers with Niamhe, I think I might have finished that one. Okay, so that is the summon session for today, but I am able to go get all of my rewards from the event, which is fantastic. That's one of the reasons I did it. I wanted those books and I wanted the feast out of there, so I should be very close to that. I might have to rip a couple green shards, but that's okay. But otherwise, I'm going to go play a little bit of live arena here in a second. We're going to cut over to that, and I'm going to try to see Niamhe's damage, and that is going to be the video. I'm going to not put up buffs on Niamhe and just smack, just immediately go in, smack, see what she can do, and we'll see how that goes. So I'll see you all in just a second. Okay, so here we go. We are trying to test Niamhe's damage. That's the ultimate goal today. I just want to see, yes, I could go test her in general arena, and we could get an idea, but I want to do it in live arena because the stakes are higher, and it should be more fun trying to get that. So that's just how we're going to do it today. I did switch a little bit of her gear. I took her off a full stone skin set so she doesn't get the extra protected thing, and I started putting her on some protection set gear. I'm gonna have to move around more gear than I thought. One of the funny things though with free gear removal being active is I went and some of my characters I use in literally everything didn't have gear on, so I fixed those up. Like Pythian, for example, he didn't have any boots on. I've been using Pythian in all my Hydra, like highest Hydra team, and getting the score I need, but ooh, that Siphi is very scary. His whole team is very scary at the current moment. So we're going to go ahead and take Armand's Niamhe from here, and then probably Volcanon at the end. Just the same draft we were doing before. It gives me a lot of flexibility to get myself set up well. I did end up getting Mithrala, so Mithrala I will be trying to test here in the near future. Probably the next session I'll do a Mithrala little live arena session and see how that goes, but my build on her is not very good. She has a lot of effect throws, which is new. So I'm probably banning Arbiter or Siphi. I don't know. Banning Siphi is not a bad idea whatsoever, but I don't think they'll have a lot of stone skin gear because they're low leveled. As long as Volcanon gets through, we're probably fine. So I'm going to go ahead and ban this. He likely will ban a mythical, so I'll ban the Arbiter just to get the speed out of the way. And if Volcanon gets through, I think we're vibing. Nice. Volcanon did get through, so we're going to go ahead and take max speed lead. We're not going to kill my Niamhe this time with Volcanon. We are going to use Volcanon for, I guess we'll probably kill my Crixia. Probably Crixia is my guess. All right, so let's go in and we get turn one. We are ahead by a mile. So with being ahead by a mile, what I'm going to do actually is turn one, just transform. I'm just going to go ahead and get my CR push immediately on this. Then bop with this. I get counterattacked, but we get CR push just because I don't want to push him up at all. I am going to go ahead and risk the Armand skill 2 here. I did end up hitting like everything except the Wixwell. Oh, Wixwell was elemental disadvantage. I do want to strip the Wixwell, so I'm going to try to do this. I just don't have enough accuracy, I guess. Okay, so now Niamhe. We have her. We can test damage. I'm going to go ahead and rip the skill 2 into Leonardo DiCaprio here. I didn't crit, so that's the problem with her is you need her to be under the certain HP threshold, but we have Volcanon, so now I'm going to go ahead and sack my Crixia from here, and sacking the Crixia will put fear on everybody. We are vibing. He did get the skill off, which is unfortunate. So think from here, let's go ahead and I'm going to just hit the Wixwell with this. Just it's the most value I can get because I can steal all his buffs. Just get him off the board. Next up, I'm just going to skill 1 into you. I don't want to hit him just in case he counters. I want to try to get the skill 1 on her and see if she can finish. Ooh, he got the provoke. Okay, so let's go ahead and rip the skill 2. Does he have block buffs? No, he doesn't. We're fine. Okay, so let's try to strip this. I'm going to hit this and try to strip that. Yeah, we got it. Okay, there we go. Now I wish I had the skill 2 on my Crixia. Sorry, not Crixia, Niamhe. If I had the skill 2 on my Niamhe here, that'd be fantastic. I think I'm just going to go ahead and skill 1 him now. Only 18k. He gets his unbuffable. I don't have any kind of strip. I'm going to have to rely on him again. So from here, let's just go ahead and bop. Knocks her out. 50% HP. See, he does counter there. Going to go ahead and try to stun it. Can't stun him. And then now we're going to just go ahead and sheep him. There we go. That removes the buff. So that's fine. Now we're going to try it again and see the damage here. 45k. The 45k on skill 1 is fantastic. I really want to see the skill 2, but she has no books, so I'm waiting to use any kind of books on her until, well, for one, I got to see what all characters I want to build currently, but this was a free match. But overall, it went about how I expected. So 45k on the skill 1. I really think the skill 2 is going to be absolutely disgusting if we can get... So, okay, I guess the best idea we could do is potentially polymorph a character, get them out of polymorph, and then hit them. I think that's my best bet in terms of getting the value there. So I did just get Mithrala. I am very excited about that. So let's go ahead and take our 2 mythicals off the start, put some fear into them, and then it's going to be the same draft just because yeah, there's so many effect res players. If I just played high momentum, high damage, I feel like this would be very easy to break, or I don't know, with the effect res, it is a little bit harder to break through. That's why I love Volcanon. Volcanon can just put fear through the effect res and we don't have to care at all. My Armans isn't going to be the best to set up this situation that we're looking for here. The nice thing is my Lazarius has enough damage. He should be able to take the same role as Volcanon does in terms of my draft with the damage dealer. So he does have the Wukong, and then he has that guy. I don't know what that guy on the end does, but overall his draft is extremely annoying. So if he doesn't ban, I want to ban this really badly, but this puts up block debuffs as well. Pythian's pretty annoying. I'm just gonna ban the Wukong. I think we'll just ban Wukong and go. He bans my Lazarius, that's fine. Niamhe's gonna be hard to make work here, but banning that gets rid of at least the strip or steel buffs that I know of. But I don't know what that guy does. All right, so we got turn 1. We are ahead by a lot. I do not trust that I am going to reset him. I don't have enough accuracy on my Crixia for sure. It's not even close to having enough accuracy. So we'll go ahead and do the push up again here, put block debuffs up. And then from here, guess I'll try to rip the Armans and just do a little test here. We were able to hit the Pythian, not push him back. It's pretty not great. I have elemental disadvantage. I'm going to try to hit the Mithrala, and nothing I can get out of that. We have block debuffs up here, so this is nice. Let's see what happens. Who's that character on the right? The Pythian looking dude. I'm guessing that's a lizard skin faction. Okay, so she full cleanses. That's not block debuffs though, so we're fine from this position. I know my Armans is completely useless in this match, so I'm gonna go ahead and sack him. And we got the fears up, that's what I wanted. And then now from here, I can Night Purge, but I kind of want to wait one turn to get the Night Purge up so I could reset everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit that. And Pythian's gonna take his turn. Let's see if he is feared or not. He's not. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so we have a Niamhe turn, but I think I'm just going to put up buffs for this turn. Is that wrong? I think I'll just put up buffs. Now we have block debuffs and protection. He gets a turn on the character. I don't know what it does. This is scary. Let's see if fear works here. It didn't work. Now he has speed buff, and he took turn over me. Not terrible on the damage, so we can kill one character here. I don't know if we'll do enough damage, though, to the harm. I don't think we do. Volcan, I don't have attack buff. This feels like a waste to go for it, but I could steal the buffs guaranteed at least. It's not enough. Oh no, he can revive it now. That's the problem of not having my guy. Oh, that's brutal. That's so brutal. Not having my guy, not having Lazarius. I don't have attack buff, so my damage is just not there. I need Sand Devil farming. This was a Sand Devil difference. I'm in big trouble from the spot. Maybe my Armans would have been... Sacking Armans might have been a bit bad for me here. All right, just give me the turn before she heals, please. Give me the turn on Niamhe. This is perfectly fine. If I get the turn here, we're going to go ahead and transform since I have no value on this turn on the second form. I know I'm just going to try to do this. We did get a cooldown. I don't want to sack another character, though. Do I? I kind of do. We're all in from this moment. Okay, we're all in. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to try to skill 2 damage on the Harima and just see how it works. Okay, it has infinite defense, but let's go ahead and smack it. 30k with high defense, that's not terrible. I feel like the S1, how did I hit so hard on that S1 the other day? So that's the problem is you just got to revive, but we got to test the damage, and that's massive for us. So I'm going to go ahead and Volcanon can just kill... I'm just going to kill this because I don't know what it does. So let's go ahead and kill that. It can't be revived. He has Fear on 1. The Fear didn't work on the Pythian, which sucks. So he got the revive. I was going to kill the Pythian off. And now we're in a lot of trouble because I don't have a ton of speed here. And I got the attack down. This cleanses though, right? Doesn't cleanse. Ooh, bad. Okay, we're just going to proc this, I guess. The bad thing is my Volcannon can't keep churning out kills. I needed to kill the Harima turn 1. If I got that, we won. But it's just a slightly not enough damage, unfortunately. So guess I'll just rip the skill 2 here. It did nothing. Yeah, dang it, dude. If I get her dead, yeah, it's over. It is over. Let's see the S1 damage on increased defense. Still 10k on increased defense. I don't mind that damage. That sucks, though. It was that close to being enough to kill, and then from there, it's free. You can't revive. We kill off this guy, and then a Mithrala plus Pythian. I'm not dying to that. Just a slight stat issue. But, yeah, there it is. She doesn't have Stone Skin now, so at the early parts of matches, I can definitely, I guess I'll leave this game. All right, let's go ahead and leave. Dang it, dude. It's just a little, just not enough. Not having attack buff is a massive difference on trying to use Volcannon. Also, I believe I don't have Helm Smasher, which is also really bad. I think I have him on War Master because when I first saw Volcannon and pulled him, I was like, I could use him in Hydra. Who was it? One of you guys told me you could use him in Hydra. I don't think that's the best idea. He works, don't get me wrong, but for like my top Hydra team, definitely I'm not going to use him. Second to highest Hydra team, probably not going to use him. He would be like third string Hydra team. That's the best place I could see for him because I'm not manualing Hydra. My raid experience is get the value of whatever the max chest is, and I'm done. I do not care about going higher than that value. Yes, it could be good for the clan, but I'm not trying to be super competitive with the clan. It's so hard to get like a really active clan. I think our clan's in a great spot. Full clear most of the bosses. Nobody tries extremely hard. I kick people if they haven't logged in for 3 days and they just rejoin when they start playing again. I feel like our overall clan is like a raid retirement home for a lot of old hardcore players, and that is perfectly fine with me. As long as I get to enjoy the game and get some rewards here and there, that is great. A different kind of draft. Let's not try to do a different kind of draft. Let's just stick with the same. I'll pick Niamhe third though for this one. They are trying to go pretty high momentum here. The Thor, ton of damage plus speed lead. No Arbiter pick from them yet, at least. So I don't know if they would. I regret not getting Thor. Thor is so cool. Odin is amazing. I'm sorry to, mythical. I don't know what either of these dudes do. That guy's full. This guy's 6 stars. He's barely higher than me. How do you have this? A perfect soul for damn, that's tough. This guy is terrifying, to say the least. I mean, Armand's is insane, but my build on Armand's is not insane because I don't have the accuracy. So picking Armand's is just kind of brutal because I can never get the full value out of him. I mean, the strips are nice, and controlling 1 or 2 characters is great, but the amount of Effectress players I play against when picking early Armands, like there's Effectress right there coming out. I don't want to fight this guy. I feel like banning their mythical is probably the right play, but this guy is 6-star ascended, which is terrifying. 6-star perfect soul ascended, whatever you want to call it. I am scared of that. What is a speed lead? 24%. I'm gonna go ahead and ban. His name's Arnorn's Arnorn or something. All right, he still gets banned. That's fine. I don't really care about Pythian to an extent. It's not the worst thing to have to deal with. Let's see. Next session though, Mithrala, I'm going to try to bulk down more. Instead of like, I've been doing the same draft, I slightly switch out a couple characters, but I am going to try to bulk down. I might not pick Crixia. I might just take Lazarius from there and see how it goes. All right, so he goes Resolute. What does Resolute do here besides prevent my Crixia from resetting? Once I get some actual gear, dude, it's gonna be so fun knowing that I can confidently go in and go for a reset and get it. I should be able to reset the Thor. Oh my gosh, this guy is slow. Like, this might be the slowest. All right, we got 2 resets there. That is not bad. I'm gonna attack buff myself this time, and then I'm gonna sack the Crixia, put the fears on. I'm gonna put up buffs this time. Okay, so we're looking good on buffs. He gets a turn. He's feared. Let's see if he loses turn. He didn't lose turn, but he was reset. So who did we not reset? Thor is scary, true, but this dude that I don't know what he does and his perfect soul is even scarier. So I'm gonna take him out. There we go. Okay, Thor got reset, correct? So I think we're fine, even if, yeah, Thor got reset. That's perfectly fine. So now, oh, I can try for a dunk, or I could get Crixia back. Let's get Crixia back alive before I go into trying to get a dunk or anything. So Pythian has a chance to revive here, but I'm not close to turn. Oh, he lost turn. Yes. That is huge. Huge for the cause. All right, here we go. Now we're transforming. We're boosting up. He does not have a chance from here. I'm just going to reset my skills. Night Perch, the Volcan is back on everything. And then let's see the damage. 80k? Dude, that's no book too. And not on great gear. That is beautiful. I love that. I love Niamhe as a character. She's definitely my favorite I have pulled in a pretty long time. I gotta say, that is awesome. Okay, so we're back in. Sack the Crixia again. Beer's back on. We get the CR or the boost from the relic and his ability and everything. And bang, 140. Oh, that's clean. We got to see everything. That one match was all that was needed. Why couldn't we get that first? 80k, that's pretty solid. And once I actually boost up her gear, book her and everything, that's a really good support hero. I mean, getting block damage multiple times in a game, plus that, ooh. But I've learned that Volcan without attack buff, kind of hard. I definitely need some better gear on him. So that is the session today. Just a quick summon session into trying to fully test this out. But next up, we got Mithrala. I'm going to have Arbiter potentially tonight, as long as I can finish all the rest of the missions. I have Arbiter tonight. I have a bunch of very, very fun live arena sessions coming up. And then I am going to be making a new guide like I did before, the really long guide videos. That's something I'm about to start for the first of the month. And that is my plan. So I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.